Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of stopping here, you are highly welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, thank you for sticking to my channel. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to make this trendy Ankara baggy trouser with elastic waistband and a rope, of course. So you'll be needing about 3 yards of Ankara fabric. It is a very simple tutorial. If this is what you want to learn, kindly stay tuned and let's get started. If you're not yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly hit on the subscribe button and also click the bell icon to get notified each time I upload a new video. So guys, without wasting much of our time, these are the measurements you'll be needing for your baggy trouser. So you'll be needing your full length, the full length of your trouser. That's very important. Then you'll be needing your hip measurement. So to know the amount of fabric to fold, we are going to be doing a little calculation so that you understand what we are doing when we are cutting it. So we are going to write down the hip measurement. We are going to be dividing that by 4 inches. So I've wrote my own, which is 40 inches. So I'll be dividing that by 4, which gave me 10 inches. So to get our crotch extension, we are going to be dividing this 10 inches by 4 again. So go ahead and write crotch extension divided by 4. So when you divide 10 inches by 4, that will give you around 2.5 inches, which is our crotch extension. The next thing is to add our sewing allowance of 1.5 inches. So we are going to be adding 1.5 inches for sewing allowance, 1 inch for the side and half an inch for the crotch area. Then another important allowance is the ease allowance. You know, it's a very free trouser, so you got to add your ease allowance of 4 inches. So go ahead and write your ease allowance of 4 inches. So after doing so, we are going to be calculating those allowances. So we are going to be calculating starting from the hip measurement, crotch extension, the sewing allowance and the ease allowance. So we are going to plus it together. So the total gave me about 18 inches in total. So we are going to be folding our front part by 18 inches on fold. That means when you open it up, it's going to give you 36 inches. So when you fold it into 2, it will give you this 18 inches. So we're going to be folding our fabric by 18 inches. To cut our front part, I've gone ahead to fold my fabric into 2 by 18 inches, just like we calculated before, and I've ruled a straight line up there as my starting point. I'll be placing my tape minusing 2.5 inches as my bandwidth. Then I came down by 9 inches for my hip line, then 12 inches as my crotch length. Divide your hip by 4 plus extra 2 inches. So go ahead and rule a straight line over there, then come down by the full length of your baggy trouser. So after ruling out our lines, so it's time to take our measurement. So you're going to be putting your hip divided by 4, which mine is 10 inches, then your ease allowance of 4 inches, then 1 inch for side joining, then 2.5 inches for your crotch extension, then the half inch is for crotch joining. So after doing so, we're going to be measuring your hip measurement, your ease and your 1 inch, which gave me a total of 15 inches. So I'll go ahead now and place it on the waist area. So after doing so, I'm going to be ruling that out in a straight line to create my crotch length. So after doing so, on the waistline, I'm going to come in by half an inch to help our trouser relax very well. You're going to slant that on the hip line, just like you see me doing. So after doing so, then you go ahead and curve your crotch area and connect to the hip line. So just make sure to give that a nice curve. So guys, to shaping the down part of our trouser, after making your crotch curve, from the crotch length, you're going to come down by 1.5 inches as your thigh length. So just go ahead and extend the marking to the other side. Then go ahead and connect your both points with a straight ruler. From the thigh line, you're going to come in by half an inch, just like you see me doing. Then you're going to slant it to your crotch line. After doing so, you're going to take that half inch down to the full length of your trouser. So because I do not want my down part to be that wide, so I came in by 1 inch to shaping the down part of my trouser. Then I'm going to go ahead now and connect that in a straight line. So after connecting that, the next thing is to go ahead and shaping all the sharp edges. Then I'll go ahead now and cut that up. So we are going to start cutting from the down part. So for you to see the down part of it, I'm going to move the upper part a bit so that you can see it very well. So we are going to start cutting from the down part. So guys, if you watch this video to this point and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so by hitting on the subscribe button and also click the bell icon to get notified each time I upload a new tutorial. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can spread it wide to the people that need this video. So after cutting our front part, we are going to be using this to cut our back part. So to cut our back part, I've gone ahead to fold another fabric into two, but this time it's folded by 20 inches or 21 inches or so. So go ahead and fold another fabric in a fold of 21 inches, just like you see me doing. We are going to be placing the front part on it to cut our back part. So go ahead now and place your front part like this. Ensure to align your fabric properly, just like you see me doing. Make sure to align it very well. So after aligning your front and the back part properly, so for the back crotch extension, we are going to be doing 1 inch. But if you are on a plus size, you can go as far as doing 1.5 to 2 inches. But for me, I will do 1 inches. So on the upper part, to cover our boot properly, I will be going up by 1.5 inches. So you can do as far as 2 inches if you're on a plus size. But for me, I'll be using 1.5 inches. So after marking my 1.5 inches, I'm going to be connecting that to the waistline of the front part. So I'll go ahead now and align it just like you see me. You can go ahead and use your ruler, but I just feel like using my free hand to connect that. After doing so, the next thing is to go ahead and connect the both crotch in a straight line. So we are going to be connecting the upper part to the 1 inch crotch extension with our curve rule. So go ahead now and use your curve rule, place it just like you see me doing. So you're going to be connecting that in a curve form. But if you don't have this curve ruler, you can go ahead and use your free hand. Just ensure to give it a nice curve. So after doing so, you're going to slant the 1 inch extension to your thigh line. Just blend it just like you see me doing. Then after that, your back part is ready. The next thing is to go ahead and cut that up. So you're going to start cutting from the down part just like you see me doing. Ensure to watch whatever I'm doing. If you have any question or anything you do not understand, do not forget to drop a comment. I'll reply you as soon as possible. So after cutting our trouser, don't forget to split the both side because it was closed. So go ahead now and split that. The next thing is to So guys, after cutting our fabric, this is what our front and our back parts look like. So to work with the front part, we are going to be removing the back. So we are going to be cutting the pocket for the front. So from the side, go in by 3.5 inches as your pocket width. So for the depth, you're going to be coming down by 7 inches. Then after that, you're going to be connecting that in a curve form using your free hand, or you can go ahead and use your curve rule, whichever way that works for you very well. So just go ahead and give that a good curve. Then after that, you're going to go ahead now and cut that up. So guys, after trimming off our front pocket, I've gone ahead to cut the pieces of our pocket, which is about 4 pieces, just like you can see. So we're going to be removing 2. So we're going to be working with these 2, and the width is 8 inches and the length is 11 inches. You can make your pocket depth as long as you like it, but I'll be using this 11 inches. So just go ahead and bring in your front part and place it just like you see me doing. So you're going to be trimming that off. Just the same thing we did on the front part, you're going to be repeating that on the pocket pieces. So after doing so, you're going to be stitching your crotch area. Then repeat the same thing at the back crotch. So after doing so, you're going to open up your front part just like you see me doing. Then bring in your pocket pieces. You're going to be placing that right side facing each other. Then you stitch that up with 1/2 inch. Repeat the same thing at the other side. I'll go over now and do that. Then I'll be back to. I've went ahead to stitch the crotch area and also went ahead to iron the seam open with my iron to help it lay flat. And I also repeat the same thing at the front part. So I've joined the crotch area. I also went ahead to attach my pocket, just like you can see. So to cover our pocket, you're going to flip your front to the wrong side. So bring in the two pieces we left before. So you're going to be using this to cover our pocket. You're going to be placing them right side facing each other, then you stitch the upper side and stitch it to the four corner. Remember, you are stitching only on the pocket pieces. So this is how the front should look like after stitching. So you're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Place it just like we did on the other side, then stitch at the upper side, then hold the two pockets together and stitch it in a square form. So after doing so, this is what it should look like at the right side of our pocket. So can you see how neat and how everything is laying flat? So we are going to be joining the front and the back together. Go ahead and place your front and back right side facing each other. So you're going to be stitching this side by 1 inch that we added earlier. Then repeat the same thing at the other side. Then after that, match the both crotch just like you see me doing. So you're going to be stitching that with 1/2 inch. Repeat the same at the other side. And also hem the down of your trouser. I'll do that and I'll be back to show you. So after stitching my side seam, remember we are supposed to stitch with 1 inch, but I did 2 inches because I did not want it to appear big on me. But you can go ahead and stitch with 1 inch if you want it big. So I've also hemmed the down part. So to cut our band width now, you're going to measure around your waist, starting from the center front. So go ahead and measure that all round. So whatever you get, that's what we are going to be using to cut the length of our band. So here we have 49 inches. So we're going to be using this 49 inches to cut the length of our band. So we are going to be adding extra 1 inch for the joining. So you'll be needing 1 inch to join your band. So that will be making it about 50 inches. So I went ahead to cut my band and the length is 50 inches. Then the width is 3 inches on fold. Remember we deducted 2.5 inches for the width of our band. So I made it 3 inches. Then went ahead to fold in 1/2 inch. So when you fold it into two like this, it's going to give you 2.5 inches for our initial band. So I'll go ahead now and fold it into two to get the middle of our band. So I'll go ahead and mark that with my chalk. So we're going to be placing this middle at the front part of our dress on the wrong side. Just go ahead and open up your trouser like this. So we're going to be placing it with that 1/2 inch that we fold in. So you're going to place it at the middle of your front part. Then you go ahead and hold that with your pins. After holding it with your pins, you're going to be stitching that all around your band. I'll go over to my sewing machine now and stitch it all around. Then I'll be back to show you what next to do. I've gone ahead to stitch my band and this is what it is looking like. So the next thing is to cover our waistline with our band. So you're going to be top stitching on it all around, leaving 2 inches at the back. From there you'll be inserting your elastic band. To cut our elastic band, you're going to be needing your waist measurement, your actual waist measurement. You're going to deduct 2 inches from your round waist measurement. So mine is 30 inches, so I've gone ahead to cut out 28 inches. And the width of my band is 2 inches, so I'll be using my safety pin to pass it through. So before you do that, on the center front you're going to mark 1 inch on both sides and 1 inch on the other side and make a buttonhole stitches. So I'll go ahead now and do the buttonhole stitches, then I'll come back to show you how to pass your elastic band. So this is what it is looking like after creating my buttonhole stitches. So from the opening we left at the back before, so we're going to be passing our elastic on it. So go ahead and use your safety pin and hold your elastic. So you're going to be passing it through your waistline just like you see me doing. Just take your time and be pulling through. As you're passing it, you're going to be pulling on it. So when you get to the end of it like this, you're going to be merging the both elastic band together like this. So you're going to use your pin to hold it down, then use your hand to arrange your waistline properly, just like you see me doing. Then after doing so, we are going to be stitching the both elastic band. Stitch it about twice or 3 times so that it can hold very well. So after that, you're going to close up the opening. To create channel for our rope, you're going to mark half an inch at the upper side of your band, just like this. So you're going to be stop stitching, so you're going to be dragging it while stitching. So on the down part of it, you also do the same thing, leaving 0.75 at the middle. So from that place, that's where you are going to be passing your rope. I'll go ahead now and do that. I'll be back to show you how to pass your rope on it. So guys, I've gone ahead to create a channel for my rope, and I stitched about half an inch up, then left 0.75 at the middle, then stitch at the down part too. So we're going to be passing our rope through the channel we created, and my rope is measuring about 19 inches by length. So you're going to go ahead now and use your safety pin and hold down your pin down your rope. So we're going to be passing it through all around our waist. As you're going to be dragging it in. So go ahead and do the same thing I'm doing. So after passing through your rope, ensure to make it equal at the tips. Then go ahead and tie that up, and this is the final look of our baggy trouser, and it's looking so beautiful. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly do so, and don't forget to like this video. Bye.